Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward position. And for the Spurs, Grant is out there with Jared Allen. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Green, and it's Garland in at the point. Well, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Give me that.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Grant. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
And how about the physicality from Grant, not allowing the close defense to keep him from his shot.
Markkanen kicks to Sexton. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Screen by Allen. To the paint. And then Allen slams it in.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
Here's Sohan. Here's Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And now we've got some time to check in.
Oh, gosh.
You got for us,
Why did he shoot?
Thanks very much. Had a chance to catch up with Michael Malone.
What the
He talked about the challenges that come with playing against Lauri Markkanen. Coach said you have to know where Lauri is at all times because he's so effective playing off the ball. He's a knockdown shooter and a smart cutter. And he
Did not mean to shoot that.
well for his size. This
That
team's
was
got a lot of
bizarre.
respect for the mobile 7-footer. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now here's Allen. Garland, no good. Pass to Sexton. From 12 feet out. The shot, no good.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Here's Green. Oh, and he jams it right over Lauri Markkanen. Wow.
Jalen at 38.
In the dunk contest,
IRL.
I don't know what was. That is an impressive finish there by
2
Green.
against the
And
Warriors.
great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam King.
Apparently, I never
Here's
uploaded
Sexton.
the Blazers
Last
game,
game in
so
13. Shoots
that
from the
sucks.
elbow.
But we won, so we're still
Another miss
undefeated.
by Utah.
That is not a bad
I might, after the game, I'll show
We're
the
just
box
a little
score
bit
from
off
it.
with the execution.
And the improvement, RJ, from Garland's dribble drive game has been immense.
Kevin, his confidence.
It's upsetting to lose a
He is ready
game,
to
though. It's
attack
not
his
in
next
the
level.
record
He's got
or
great
whatever.
footwork, got great
I don't know how I didn't realize
Few
that.
defenders can stay in front of him in a one-on-one
I uploaded the
situation.
2 near
there's the
automaton
bucket from
episodes,
Markkanen.
but not the
And
Blazers.
you want to get a hand up on those mid-range shots from Markkanen. Very consistent from that area.
The three from Garland. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Guys, just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon. When he
Cavs
has the
might
ball.
win it
This man is
all.
surgical.
I hope so.
There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's Markkanen. We saw him with 19
Going with
points
the city
his last
jerseys.
outing. Over Green. Markkanen can't get it to go.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One more try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And Hero, one of those guys in the league that can nail free throws with his eyes closed.
It's his first trip to the line.
Hope Tyler has a good series against his Cavs.
That's good from Hero. Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one
I like the
area
city
of
jerseys.
consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
I still got to fix the middle logo there. I don't know what to
Doing
do
work
with
at
it,
the
though.
line.
The open look here for Sexton. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the
Colin
field.
Sexton, he's
His
just on a
accuracy is
good
on
team.
another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Too good to be on a tanking team.
Garland, the pass to Hero.
Fuck off of me. Oh, God.
Kicks it out to Allen. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Pass to Hero. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go with a 3. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 1. Last time they met was in Utah.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
San Antonio shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for Allen.
Allen is a monster on the glass and continues to improve as a scorer.
And Allen drops them both. Greg, is a player, how long does the excitement of a new season last?
I'd say it starts to wear off right about now. You got to start bringing your own motivation to
I know where to go.
And you need to provide your own energy.
Here's Markkanen. Count that one. San Antonio's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Sexton against Hero. The 6-footer.
Oh, big move.
On the interior, Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Here's Sexton, and there's another one for the Jazz.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Outside Garland. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Garland's got 6 points.
And Garland can get going from deep, which is why you can't give him very much space.
Sexton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Tyler Hero picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
Greg Collins Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few
He's
years
a good
left
player
in his 20s,
on a lot of teams.
so you expect him to continue to expand his game
hard,
and
man.
improve on both ends.
And Utah making a change here. George is checked in.
And the aggressiveness Sexton plays with is infectious. He motivates his teammates to play just as hard.
And to put things simply,
get that shit. Get that shit.
Here's
Jeremy
Grant. By Grant.
Oh, Grant comes flying in with so much force.
Looking at the last game for the Jazz, it was a win against Milwaukee.
Tyler, he's going to win at least one game against Cavs. He's too good to not.
SPURS. Win after win, these guys now have 9 straight.
You can feel the energy in the air of this team. They know they're on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
Now, Sohan, after Tyler Hero.
What are you doing, Jeremy?
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Grant the pass to Hero. Over Sohan, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to come out to this game.
They're playing better, though. Last game was a blowout.
This will give them a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
It just bugs me that the cheerleaders are screwed up. I don't want to go back. I lose all my stats for each game. It's just such an oversight by 2K. If I'm rebranding the team, I should be able to rebrand everything, you know? I don't know. It's upsetting. Especially the cheerleaders are so much better this year. I would hate to do that though, lose all those stats. There's still, what, 71 games left if I do that? I don't know. I had one save that's before I did any jersey changes.
For Green. last year getting it done. He averaged about 19 points a game last year.
I might do
5
that.
rebounds
Maybe.
and 3 assists.
Maybe.
Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think
Dang,
if you
really?
talk to
Really?
anyone on this
Really?
team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
Now, Hero. Lauri Markkanen unable to get his last shot to go. Hero can't get that one to fall. Jazz trail by 6. Sexton for 3. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Is on Colin Sexton.
And this guy is a gamer. Hero embraces any chance he can to draw a foul.
Oh, motherfucker.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Spurs.
Shit. Can't be doing that.
And he's good on the second.
Damn.
And Utah has possession. 4-point game. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. We thank you for your report. San Antonio leading by 6. Stolen by Martin. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Jazz making a switch here. Hendricks is checked in.
The lineup for the Jazz, number 0.
On defense, the Spurs. Hero brings the double team. George against Grant. Ball's knocked loose. 6 to shoot.
This picks ain't gonna work on me, bro.
Here's George. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backbeat.
Capella finds Garland. Tries again.
Flop him, bitch.
Capella, the pass to Garland. Over George. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 8 points. And so George will bring it up for Utah. Trailing here by 8. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, it was all hands on
They
deck.
beat the Bucks?
To get points off the bench.
That don't help the tank.
When you're on the road.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game. Keep
Tyler's
riding that
jump
hot
shot.
hand. He's been pretty
I
much
might need to
unstoppable.
add a
Jazz trail by
something to
9.
it. The most inconsistent jump shot so far.
Here's Sensabaugh.
It's not broken like
15
Darius
points
was.
last out. Outside, George.
Close to broken.
3-pointer. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There's Hero with the 3. Grabowski grabs the board.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling. And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Green.
It won!
34 points.
So far, proving he can score in this league. Green drawing more attention from the defense.
The Spurs have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And at the line last
He had
season,
such a good game against Portland, too.
78% as a team. Pretty
So
solid.
mad I
numbers.
didn't upload that.
Collier, he's checked in for the Jazz.
And
It's one of
trailing
those
here in the
situations where I
early
thought I
going,
did.
Too many careless fouls, and they're giving up
Yeah.
a lot of trips to the line.
Upsetting.
26 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's the screen. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Capella. Now here's Garland. Defended by George. Grant for 3. No good on the second attempt there. And so it's San Antonio in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
With Tyler's jump shot, I can't trust it.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action.
They messed up like the natural rhythm of shooting.
This one has been one-sided so
like
far.
with Darius, I know I can shoot. With Jalen, I can shoot.
So far about the offensive approach.
Tyler, it's like, I gotta think about it. It's like, I don't want to do that.
From deep. This is a team that has a
I gotta
ton
look
of
into
confidence
that.
in their outside shooting ability.
And they're also
something
hitting that
to
mid-range
it.
shot at a high clip. A big key will be to continue that success throughout.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second
Can
quarter.
Filipowski hit
We've
that?
got George.
I don't know anything about
Mark
the
is
dude.
out there with Filipowski. And it's Sensabaugh in at the shooting guard.
All day.
With the bucket.
You see
AI.
the body control that Garland has, takes on the defender, gets hit, adjusts, and finishes. It's just a work of art.
Grant against George. To the inside. Outside for Martin. The Jazz working the ball around now.
A good job by him on the glass.
Just because you're open, I mean you should shoot
+8
that.
in that department.
Back to Garland. There's the three. Cans it from downtown. And now
Oh,
11
dude.
points, San Antonio lead.
You want to know why they're winning?
Give it
Because
in.
of his play offensively.
And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And right now, Garland has it stuck on automatic. This man, he's getting whatever shot he wants.
Down low, Martin. No good again that time.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Here's Green, and Green
Fuck out my
snaps
way!
And one of Green's best attributes is that he doesn't really see contact. He will either go over it or through it.
Second quarter basketball.
Jalen's been in the
just
weight
over
room
a minute
too.
and a half played
This
so
player
far.
model is too skinny on this now. Dude, like put on 10 pounds
Now
of muscle.
George. Here's Sensabaugh.
Look at that shit.
Capella sends it back. Grant goes in.
And one. Oh,
Rebounded by the Jazz.
why is he running away? What was that? I could have had that, bro.
Inside. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Come on,
Just a
2K.
soft touch. on
Jeremy
both
misses
ends
a
of that
layup, but
pretty alley.
that
I gotta
happened.
say, when he
Oh.
threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Hero, no good.
Yeah, that's a
For whatever
problem.
reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
The shot by George, wide open. From outside, off the mark. San Antonio leading by 13. Green finds Hero. And he's good on the 3-ball.
See, it's just so
Hero's
inconsistent.
got 13.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter. Shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Dylan Brooks comes in for Jalen Green. Clarkson, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Garland. And a switcher also for Utah. Collier's checked in.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Pass to Carter. And then
Fuck out my way.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
He's playing pretty good against the Celtics.
Here's Sensabaugh.
Oh!
That ball
Damn.
was nice speed that time from George. George has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Clarkson outside, and Carter has it in the corner.
Corner 3.
No
Ah.
good on the triple. Jazz trail by 16. Takes a 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
And they are absolutely
Isaiah
stroking
Collier
it
can do
from
that?
beyond the arc.
I guess.
Carter on the wing. Brooks outside.
Dylan.
They
Ah.
come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Martin goes in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the
What?
shooting foul.
What?
Richard, you've talked a lot about how underrated.
What even? What? Where's Dylan even at in the play? Oh, Okay.
Longevity has been as a factor in measuring some of the all-time great players.
Well, when you think about Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, the only way to achieve greatness in the statistical category is to have longevity. So obviously greatness and longevity coincide.
Ooh.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Allen's checked in for Clint Capella, and Black's subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. Then for the Jazz, Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Filipowski. And it's Markkanen in for Collier.
What? Late.
And so Markkanen will bring it up for Utah. 11-point game. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. The 3 from George. Carter pulls it in.
Does Deontay George doing that?
From three-point land since
like, you ain't that guy, bro.
On the 3-point shot.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul. And Utah has possession. They trail by 14.
And a clever defender. I like seeing Brooks beat that pest on this end and just disrupt it.
Here he goes.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And Will Hardy is called timeout.
6-7.
Coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. The Jazz, number 1.
You know, they made that a point of emphasis a season ago. I mean, they spent a lot of time in practice drilling their free throws, and I think it really paid off with the best percentage in the league.
Stolen by Brooks.
Oh, shit.
And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. Martin with the block. They get it back. Carter left side. Another shot. Back to Black. Clock at 6.
Oh, he's 6.
The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And it's Carter missing.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump.
What is going on right now?
For him.
From deep. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
He'll come on later for
now,
us.
here's George. Outside, Markkanen. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
3 points.
George has got his.
I don't see how they think Lauri's a superstar. Like, he's like a good third player.
Brooks right side. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Brooks has got himself.
He's like a Dylan Brooks.
His first points of the game on the deep ball.
He's not the guy. He's not the Robin.
Screen on McCollum.
He's just there, you know. He could be a good player, but I don't see him being
George
like that guy.
over the floor. George,
if he was that guy, he would have been doing it
to
already.
the wing on the left. Kessler finds Martin. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. No good on the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Brooks.
You ain't big, bro. Get off.
Brooks has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
From deep, George gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Pass to Carter. Here's McCollum. And the Spurs scoring again.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Bro, shooting like me out there.
Effort and aggression in the paint, really from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's George. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jared Allen.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all 3 levels. And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock.
I don't know anything about
and
Keontae
extends the
George.
game and allows you the opportunity to
Some
set
Jazz
your
fans love him,
defense.
some
They've been
are
perfect
like,
on the line
I don't
so
know.
far here in the second quarter.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Harrell, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Jeremy Grant comes in for Wendell Carter. And it's Green in for Dylan Brooks. To the right side. There's the pick.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And there's no question Sexton can flat out score. I mean, he feels like he can get it done from anywhere.
McCollum with the ball. George picks him up. That one drops for him. Harrell's got his first 2 points. Jazz trail by 15.
Oh,
From
too
deep,
fast.
George hits it from 3-point range. George has got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Utah.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Here's Black, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. Outside, Sexton. On the wing, Markkanen. Covered by Green. Kessler, a screen on McCollum. Offensive rebound.
Shit.
Second chance shot. And the layup good by Kessler.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
McCollum against George. McCollum dishes to Harrell. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Harrell's got 4 points this quarter.
And this is what gets Harrell going. He loves going at defenders inside and finishing right through them.
And the Jazz making a change here. Hendricks is checked in.
Team foul.
What is that?
Now into the lineup.
36 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Sohan. He's covered by Grant. Here's Sexton. And they get it back.
Fuck.
Second shot opportunity. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down now to just 12.
They're still playing much better than last
Look, you
time.
got to keep marking it out of the paint. He's just too big on that block and imposes his will. The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
And so it's San Antonio with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Mike Malone. How has ball movement opened up things for you offensively?
Every game we have where we get into a one-on-one game, over-dribbling, not passing, we become very easy to guard. The good thing about tonight is the ball is moving. We're trying to make plays for each other. When we move the ball, we get high percentage shots, which is all we can ask for.
Thanks very much for your time, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
Oh, half
See you
court
in
shot.
just a bit.
Is he gonna hit it? $10,000. Damn. Wow. Nice.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings.
Raptors
Well, right now for the
7-0.
Spurs,
What?
they've moved down to the number 3 spot. Not bad, but certainly not 1 or 2.
That is accurate. 3 is not 1 or 2. Showing off that mathematical acumen. Well done, big fella. We are in awe.
1 is not 2, not 3. Yeah, I got it.
Well, I don't know what acumen is, but if it's acumen, same thing.
And turning back to our first half, things going well. Extremely well for San Antonio.
Hey, these guys are a bunch of artists, man. You know why? They live for the paint.
Oh, that joke was weak. That play style is Diesel approved.
I wouldn't say the joke was weak. It just needed a capper. Thanks for joining us.
Can't
Now
show any
let's
Jazz
toss it to
highlights.
Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Ireland is out there with Tyler Hero.
What? They call that on Jeremy? When? I'm challenging.
And it's Montrezl Harrell. Then there's Grant, and it's Green in at the
Can I not challenge the call? What the fuck?
forward. That's the group from. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
He like flew by.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personally,
Confirm.
catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so
Yeah, okay.
effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Dylan Brooks.
Imagine just whipping on free
Jalen
throws
Green.
because you're shooting one
And
hand.
he can't hit the second.
What are you doing, dude?
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
No defense. Okay.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Back to Sexton. It's good from long range. Sexton's
Damn.
got 20.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah,
Get off me, bro.
Fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And Grant is challenging to defend without fouling, especially when he's attacking from the interior.
That free throw missing. Allen's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. He hits the second from the line. Jazz trail by 15.
That was Grant's
So,
game
on the
against the
pass to
Blazers.
Hendricks.
I'm so mad I didn't open with that.
To the
Hey.
middle.
Whoa, bro, you missed
Kessler.
that? You cannot miss that, bro.
Back to
3
Sohan.
seconds, ref. Oh
6
my
on the shot
gosh.
clock.
What the fuck
Misses
was
the
that
free.
jump shot?
San Antonio leading by 15. Grant kicks to Hero.
Oh, where you going?
And he drives in. And uses both hands to jam it in.
Flashy
Bailey.
play by Hero off the drive, turning his speed into airtime for a dunk.
Pass to Sexton. To the inside.
No!
Plays it up and banks it in. Kessler's got 6.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
All day,
Offensive rebound. Stolen by
What?
Kessler.
motherfucker.
Here's Sexton. Up and in on the layup. 22 points for him.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Grant dishes to Garland. Hero passes to Brooks. Allen with the screen for Hero. The three-pointer, no good.
Ugh.
Jazz trail by 13. Zohan, the pass to Kessler. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 8.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Allen, that's good.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
Fuck.
Kessler with the bucket. Kessler's got 6 points in the quarter.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Allen, a screen on Sexton. There's Hero with the 3. No good.
Holy shit.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, improving dialogue between players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high-stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
You know, the commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area, which is great for the game. Out to Brooks. From past the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
See, the fact that he can hit that, but I can't hit it with Tyler, says Tyler's jump shot's fucked up.
Comfortable shooting it from deep.
Three-pointer, Markkanen. Good for another field goal.
Oh, Tommy hit one. Shit.
5 for 10 shooting.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Jazz trail by 11. On the wing, Markkanen. Back to Sexton. Fires the 3. And Utah, another 3.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
Jazz passing it around. Here's Hendricks. He's covered by Grant. Sexton for 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they continue to control the glass.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get
It's just a hitch to him. I don't know
here
what
in
it
the
is.
second.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. A different look now for San Antonio. Carter comes in for Grant, and it's Green in for Brooks. Here's Markkanen. He's got 12. Over Green. The Jazz with another miss. San Antonio leading by 11. And it's Green with the jam.
This is what Green loves to do, getting strong positioning inside and going to work.
For Utah, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Sexton attacking. A rebound by the Spurs. Heroes got his 5th rebound in this one. Garland finds Green. Green shot on the way. Sexton grabs the ball. And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Sensabaugh is checked in, and Georgia subbed in for Zohan.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be
That's a flagrant, man. Get out of here.
Now a chance to see the numbers for George. Last season's performance for him. Put up about 13 points per, 4 assists and 3 rebounds. Year 1, he had to kind of find his way, but he seems poised to make some big strides here in his sophomore season.
Well, the team wants him to carve out a larger role for himself.
Oh, shit. Give it in.
He's definitely got it in him.
San Antonio making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. Martin's checked in for Utah.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his first foul. RJ, you had a chance to ref a summer league game this past year, so you get a little bit of a feel for what these guys go through.
Being a referee is by far the hardest job in professional sports. To try and keep up with the amount of plays, the amount of possessions, I do not envy their job.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer.
Hey, so what are you doing, boy?
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Crazy.
George passes to Martin. Rebounded by the Spurs. Allen's got his 6th rebound on the night. Green drives in.
Yeah.
And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Monday,
That's 4
they'll be
wins.
taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Wednesday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Washington Wizards.
And looking at the Dallas matchup,
I can't believe they traded Mills
to
to the
back,
Wizards.
and you know they're going to be
Fucking
feeling
Wizards.
the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes
He
a toll.
was. What
Clint
the fuck,
Capella,
boy?
he's checked in for the
Don't get
Spurs.
Papa with the
And
fluffy.
this is his 2nd trip to the line of the
Yeah, fluffy boy.
Steady season
Fluffy
for him
boy,
as a charity strike last
yeah.
year. He was right at
Yeah,
85%.
little bird's crazy.
Lebowski,
You see?
he's checked in for Walker Kessler.
You fluffy boy.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Garland with it. 18 points for him. Clarkson kicks to Carter. Garland the pass to Green.
And one.
Down the shot, so
I'm gonna
he'll
get an
be
and one
shooting
this
free throws
game.
here.
Second personal foul.
That's a veteran move there by the young fella. Green gets the defense off balance.
What's your
gets the
problem,
puck,
boy?
Draws the whistle. I like it.
Yeah, happy keeper. Asa, bro. Quit climbing stuff.
No good on the second. So
You
he
made
hits
Papa
1 of 2.
miss, boy.
Now, Green is one of those players that always finds a way to create something offensively that gets his team good.
You got money on the Jazz, boy. You're too young to be gambling. Ooh.
Spurs leading by 15. Carter with the screen. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue.
What is that?
My goodness. Save that one.
Are you
I wanna see
okay,
that
boy?
again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. And here is Capella. Hasn't made one yet. And it's Carter
Damn.
missing. It's George on the wing, led by Green. George passes to Martin. The shot's good on the assist by George.
He's a boy.
George has got assist number 8 now on the night.
Fucking Jazz, man.
2 minutes remaining.
Spurs have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Garland matched for 2. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
The quick thinking of Garland in the pick and roll. His decision making is so impressive.
From deep, George. Carter pulls it in. San Antonio leading by 13. Clarkson outside.
JC.
Offline with his 3. Utah has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And 5 on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
What are you
That's on
doing?
Jalen.
What are you doing?
Green.
Such a menace closer to the rim. You got to respect Sexton's fearlessness when he's amongst the bigs.
Spurs making a switch here. Harrell's checked in. And he sinks the second. And San Antonio shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively.
Yeah, Garland is good at finding his guys out there. He's selfless with the ball.
Jazz trail by 14.
Takeover. NXT.
Outside, George launches it. Green with the rebound.
He's a ball
Green's
hog.
got 6 rebounds here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
What are you doing, bro?
Personal foul.
Oh, you're the fluffy.
And a moment now
You're
to look
the
at
fluffy,
scoring
baby.
approach in terms of where the points are
You're
coming
the
from
fluffy old
for San
man.
Antonio.
Oh, you
All
are.
game long, they've been
The
making
fluffy
it right
old
from the
man.
arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the
Fluffy
hot
old
hands.
man.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
51 seconds left to play in the third. Garland surveying the D. Harrell dishes to Garland. Over George. Nice spin off the left hand. Garland's got 22.
That is absolutely
Yes,
a
he
shot
do.
that Garland has in his back pocket just for moments like this.
The shot by Sexton, no good. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Spurs. Clarkson finds Carter. And it's Harrell at the elbow. That's it.
Bang.
Carter with the assist. Harrell's got 6.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2
Ain't no
points.
foul,
With a
man.
chance for another one at the stripe.
He's getting after it,
That's
but needs some
crazy.
help if they're going to get it done.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. That's good from Filipowski. Green left side. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Both free throws good from Green.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
Well, 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love
Really?
this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That was
Yeah,
a
okay.
better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Utah looking at who they've got
Oh,
to
where you
start the
going?
fourth quarter.
That's what I'm talking about. Green has been locked in, really powering this offense.
Why are you even jumping,
Awesome
bro?
rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Sensabaugh.
Double pick? Are y'all kidding?
Drops in the layup for 2.
Man.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key
That's
to efficient
crazy.
offense.
Outside, Green. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh. Jazz trail by 15. Outside, George. And the
Come
call
on.
on the shot that sends him to the line. Here's Garland picks one up. First free throw is good. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for the Spurs. And George drops them both. Spurs leading by 13. Carter with the screen.
all day.
Garland. Count it. Garland's got 9 points here in the second half.
Just slicing his way to the rack. This man is so crafty. I love it when Garland takes charge like this.
Pass to Sensabaugh. And the 3
Give me
off
that.
target.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw
Bro's gonna
line.
foul out of this
He's
game.
dialed up his aggression here in the second half, consistent in working himself to the line.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Very good from here. Green over 80% from the line.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul.
How you blow a whistle before I even
That will
touched
be
it?
foul number 5 on him.
Make that no damn sense.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Pass to Sensabaugh. And he's going up for the alley-oop and finished off by Martin.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
You don't want to jump with Jalen Green. That's rule number 1. And rule number 2, you don't want to jump with Jalen Green.
Now George. Jazz passing it around. And they call an illegal screen here.
First
Yeah.
turnover of the game. Overall, though,
Double
he's been
screen,
rock solid.
triple
And
screen.
It's clear he's been a little out of control here tonight. The refs
Sample ball.
clearly have their eyes on him, and that's number 5.
The drive by Garland. There's Hero with the 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
Oh, then I can hit that. I
Garland's
don't
got
know.
his 7th assist here tonight. Jazz
I
trail
think
by
his jump
20.
shot just needs a modifier to get rid of whatever hitches in it on the shot meter.
Outside, George. Here's Sensabaugh. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Carter, the pass to Harrell. Shoots over
All day.
Filipowski. And it's San Antonio with another.
Harrell's got a good game going.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Pass to Sensabaugh. Again, the Jazz score. Spurs leading by 18. Now here is Carter from downtown. The rebound by Collier.
This ain't his night.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Shots good by Hero.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
The 3 from George. It's hauled in by Hero.
Big board.
Hero's got 7 rebounds in the game.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down.
Nice poise inside from Green, showing how comfortable he is amongst the trees.
Outside, George. Pass to Sensabaugh. Garland against George. To the paint, Filipowski. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
In the corner, Harrell with it. And here is Green.
Oh, gosh. Wrong button.
As the Jazz gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Grant, he's checked in for the Spurs. McCollum comes in for Garland. George against McCollum. Pass to Sensabaugh. He takes it in. Gee, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Hero. There's Hero with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Hero's got 29.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Now, Sohan, all sorts of time.
Bad. What are you doing?
Rebounded
That's a
by
terrible
Capella.
shot.
Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Grant the pass to Capella. Here's Green. Grant sets a screen for Green. Rebound by Sohan. Jazz have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And Utah making a change here. Hendricks is checked in. On defense, San Antonio. Pass to Kessler.
Fuck.
And Kessler throws it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. And there's Green on the assist by McCollum. That's 29 points for Jalen Green.
You can tell Green likes to move quickly. He gets that ball and he's taking the shot in just a few seconds.
Markkanen, good.
And what kind of defense was
If
that?
I was scared of Larry Markkanen.
Wide open threes like that? What are you doing?
Hero, he gets that one. Hero's got 11 points in the quarter.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Here's Sohan. Up again. It's good on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Outside, Hero. Over Sexton. Hero, no good.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Fires the three. That's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Here's Markkanen. Takes the 12-footer and hits. 17 points for Lauri Markkanen.
And I tell you what, Markkanen has already mastered the art of the bank shot. Loves getting it up there and knocking that one down. You have got to be in his space if you want to disrupt his rhythm.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
And Will Hardy is called timeout.
He's taking a timeout.
Aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Jalen Green.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. And there's the bucket from Markkanen. Markkanen's got 10 points in just the second half.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Here's Green. The rebound by the Jazz. Sexton's got his 4th rebound in this one. A nice shot by Sohan. Sohan's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Spurs passing it around. And it's Green missing.
Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
And it's Sohan missing. San Antonio leading by 14.
2 minutes remaining.
And Green slams
it in.
Such dynamic play from Green, drawing the contact and finding a way to beat it.
Free throw good, Green. Jazz trail by 17. Here's Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, Lauri Markkanen had said all along he was content to stay in Utah. And after signing a contract extension, he remains with the Jazz. He turns 28 in May, so he's just entering his prime. There's plenty of runway left if the Jazz think he can guide them back to the playoff mix. And with the timing of when Markkanen signed his extension, he is not trade eligible during this season.
Shams, we really appreciate the update. We know how detailed you are. Thanks so much. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and with the bonus, he'll be headed to the free throw.
And Markkanen is showing the aggressiveness you like to see in a guy with his skill set. Somebody who doesn't lack confidence when he shoots the ball.
The Spurs making a switch here. Diop's checked in.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
And the first one drops. Montrezl Harrell, who's checked in for Capella.
Taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. 1:24 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Sohan. He's covered by Hero. Inside, here's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
And staying aggressive on offense. Markkanen's always looking to score the basketball. This guy is really becoming a refined scorer.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for San Antonio.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they picked up win number 10.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Jalen Green.
He really managed to shine on both ends of the floor, finding lots of opportunities to affect the game and make an impact.
Stolen by Kessler. Sexton with it. Now defended by McCollum. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First free throw is good, and that brings them to within 10. And Sexton drops them both. 32 seconds left in the game. Here's Green. And the layup's good off the glass. Green's got 39.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
It's tipped, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Jordan.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and it's Harrell missing. Outside, Sexton gets the three to fall. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul, 14 foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game. Time call here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. They're behind by 7. Guys, what do you think?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Nailed from three-point land.
And what were they thinking, leaving 3 guys, like 3, open on the perimeter? They got what they asked for.
And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans.
They played much better that time.
Everyone satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Jalen Green.
Boom. It go, boy. Yo. Good job, boy.
That was $11.99.
Yeah, Tyler was 7 rebounds. Wow. Nice jump shot, though. We gotta fix that shit. $38. Good grief. That's crazy. Oh yeah, I was gonna do that, wasn't I? Here's that. So sad I didn't upload that.
Asa.